Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of MBA Students React. I'm Harshali from the MBA intake of 2025. I have a background in sustainable finance strategy and climate risk management.
Hey, I'm Anshul. I'm part of the full-time 2025 intake. I used to work for MasterCard in Norway before this. My background is in financial management.
Hello everyone, I am Shubhankar Jari. I did my bachelor's in computer science and I was working in Tokyo before this, primarily in IT consulting as a software developer and then as a project manager.
Great. I think our topic for today is MBA students react to expectations versus reality of MBA.
Yes.
I think we have a lot of gossip, like a lot of tea, guys.
You want to start?
Please?
You're starting?
Okay, fine. Like since there's a gun to my head.
Yeah, ladies first,
Yeah. I think one of the first expectations I had was because I'm coming to Singapore for my MBA, I had a lot of qualms about how cultures would interact differently here versus India. So I had thought that studying in Singapore would be a culture shock for me. That was my expectation, yes.
What about you, Anshul?
I think one of the main things that I thought would be that it will be like a educational LinkedIn. I'll be announcing that I won something every day. It'll be victories, full of victories every day. But it's not like that. It's not victories anymore. So that was my expectation.
Okay. So for me, I was hoping I'd have more time in life, if I'm being honest. I had some pending projects that I was thinking of completing while doing the MBA, learning some things, not MBA related, but some things, in my core where I come from, those things. So yeah, those are my expectations, and I feel there's a lot of things to do here. So yeah.
Why did you choose Singapore though?
Because I mentioned, right, my background is in sustainability. I chose it for my career. Singapore as a place would be really interesting to learn sustainability and climate risk management in. But it's just been, of course, there is that aspect, but I'm learning a lot more from different cultures. We had Launcher Transformation Week, and one of the feedbacks that I had gotten was that that it's time for me to be immersing myself in different cultural sensitivities. So that's one thing where I realized that okay, fine, cultures is something that I need to be more cognizant of and I need to be more aware of, not in just terms of like working, but also in the way other people interact with their community, their cohort, like that. I don't suppose it would be a problem to the two of you because like you worked in Norway, you worked in Japan, right?
Yeah. I mean, even then, like, there are different cultures, right? I'm pretty sure Norway has a very different demographic compared to, like, I was in Tokyo, it has a different, Singapore has a very different demographic.
Yeah.
So I think the cultures, at least the interactions between different cultures, different people, those things change. But what at least I took from my time there is how you navigate through those different things. When something is new, how do you talk to say some new people, or how do you embrace those cultures, learn about them? I think that is the learning you derive rather than the exact cultures or the demographics. Like, what are your thoughts on it?
That's true. I think I spent a lot of the profession like you were taking Germany and Norway. Something that really excited me about MBA is that under one roof you get so many people from different cultures approaching one problem. So you look at a way everybody looks at a problem and tries to solve it. It's very unique.
Yeah.
And you get that simulated experience of meeting everybody from different cultures. I have a friend from Korea, somebody from Indonesia. They come from different backgrounds. But all of us approach academics, all of us approach networking, jobs in a certain way. A lot to learn there, and it's also that the fact that it extends beyond problem solving in classes to how they behave personally, what's the work ethic like. So I think that it's pretty interesting in that fashion, and Singapore's pretty unique. It's very multinational. I think it's a very unique location to be in.
I agree. I think our batch, our cohort has been like the people who got into our cohort, they have been very excellent at just again navigating, as you said, right? It's like gelling in with different sort of cultures has been easier than I anticipated, and it's also been extremely enriching because I'm learning like different languages, not languages, but I'm learning different words in different languages, and I'm learning similarities between India and like other communities. it's not so homogeneous as it would be in like the West or something. So I'm grateful for that. Yeah.
No, it makes sense. I think completely aligned with that because that's something that I think that's very closer to also my expectation in terms of how culturally it should be. At least for me, I expected it to be like this culturally.
Yeah.
So I think pretty close for me in that fashion.
The thing about I like different cultures is, I mean, we all know we don't know what we don't know, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, I didn't know about one particular Thai food, which I came and one of my Thai friends made me eat it, and then I just fell in love with that food. Right? I mean, it's a small thing, sure, but then there are many things you can learn from different people. Like you said, approaching problems, how they deal with problems, how they say. How they live their life, for example. There are many things which might suit perfectly for us, but we don't know that yet.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole point of meeting different people from different cultures, backgrounds, countries. So yeah, I think that was like you said, it was the expectation and the reality was aligned.
So true, yeah. I think Anshul is like, I love the fact that we can explore culture through food, and I think Anshul can attest to that. You have been going out every week and trying different cuisines, just making friends everywhere.
Yeah, that's interesting because I did not expect that my best friend into MBA would be a Korean person. So it's surprising, but also the fact that you meet people, you go out, you explore food, you also explore in general how people react to stressful situations. Like I got sick and a Japanese friend of mine got sick as well together, and just looking at how they approach that thing, it's just very unique. I think we'll all agree that we had a great cultural experience, but honestly, my expectations versus reality was a bit more different. I was feeling that this would be like a journey full of wins. It will be like educational LinkedIn. I'll walk into the school and I'll have immediate victories. I'll be happy about everything. I'll be posting my wins. I'll be excited about every chapter that I take. But for me personally, that has not been the case. It's been a bit of grunt work as well, but that's my expectation that I came with. What do you think of this?
I mean, I see where you're coming from, but it has been like different for me because like previously I've had 5 years of work ex, and when I came in, I understood and realized that I could be good at networking, and I have so many networking opportunities. I ran for the elections, and then I won club presidency of the club, and then for me it has been sort of like I'm tallying up wins on my LinkedIn, so it's sort of different from yours, but again I think it could also be my reality, right?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, everyone has their own different expectations and reality. So, on this topic, for my case, I have always believed that like winning and these type of things do take time. So, like currently, how it's been 2 months since we started about. So yeah, I guess now all of us are kind of looking forward for internships. At least some of us are applying. So I guess that would be my first win when I get it, and that was something I like previously also. I kind of planned that like whatever I'm gonna do for the MBA journey. So yeah, in that way, my expectation was a bit different compared to yours. But for you, like how are you managing that?
Yeah.
I think it's also about the fact that I had to cut down on my expectations when I came. It's also a reality check, but for me, as Sajai said, I have a different background. I come with 7 years of experience. I've been on a leadership track in a cruiser company, so I had a different set of expectations. But when I came in and met a lot of people, I also understood that it takes a bit of time, but I also inculcated myself that I need to spend more time on me, do that grunt work, network with people, network with all kinds of people, and so the journey is there, I think. So while there has been a mismatch for me in expectations and reality, I think the good part is that the cohort and also the school gives you that unique perspective and unique time to absorb that and also set your expectations accordingly when you come in. So although it's not been negative for me, I think it's just been a gap in expectations and the reality. But also it's been a lot of hard work actually. So a lot of scheduling conflicts. I did not know that I would use my calendar so much here. So but no, that's what I have been. What about you?
Yeah, like using your calendar for personal life. I had never done that.
Yeah, we have to the first time in my life I have put in my calendar dinner with a person. Like, whatever the person.
Yeah.
Before that, everything was work related. That okay, call for this project
Yeah.
or meeting with the client or whatever. For the first time I came here, like dinner with friends. That was on my calendar. I was thinking that's how busy we are right now.
I've sent out Outlook invites for dinners before
Yeah, oh,
professionally.
yeah, I remember.
Professionally. But this is the first time I've been sending out Outlook invites for dinners with friends, and he knows that.
I looked at it and I was like, is this what we have
Wow, this is
become?
our life.
This because you don't go out with 17 people working
Yeah.
on different clubs, different projects. At this point in school, I think we have 5 different case competitions
Yeah.
projects going on,
Mm.
and every course is a group project. So to manage so much, everybody has to balance a lot of things. I would
Yeah.
think.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that is exactly what my since we are on this topic, my expectation was that I would have more free time here, honestly. Again, of course, free time I wanted to use for other things, not that I just wanted to just relax. Free time I wanted to spend on things, suppose say personal finance, for example. That was something I was looking into, in general, investments, for example. This is not something you learn in class, right? You have to kind of take out time from your schedule and then go for it. So things like this. But then now I'm here, like you said, we are scheduling, we are sending out emails for dinner. So yeah, time has been tight. But again, I'm thinking it's not really a bad thing as well, because time is not being wasted, right? We are learning things, maybe different things from what we wanted to learn, but again, things which will definitely be useful in our lives. So again, I'm not taking this negatively. I'll have to make some time for things I want to do for myself. But again, this is just my perspective. What are your expectations? Yeah.
I say this all the time to my wife that in US MBA, it is what you make of it. I think it gives you so many opportunities, and we have so much to do. It will tire you at some point. You have to also choose things you want to do, and that's something very unique to me and something I'm learning. That if I have 10 dinners to go to, as an example, or if I have 10 projects to do, which one am I choosing?
Yeah.
And that gives me that prioritization matrix as well in my head, and that's something I learned actually here.
Yeah.
There are so many events, so many things to do here. It's not just the coursework that is hectic. Coursework is pretty chill, I think both of you would agree. We voluntarily choose to do those events, and that's why, like you were saying, you're learning how to prioritize certain things. There are 7-8 competitions going on. You can do only 3 of them, and you're spending time and doing it well. So yeah, I think the bottom line is we are learning things. We are learning a lot of things, and it's been well so far.
Yeah.
And what about you?
I agree. It's been. I'm really excited because I'm testing my limits of how much I can do and how much I can stretch myself. So I'm learning new things about that as well. That I can take it to the maximum. So well and good for me as well. I'm liking it.
I think this week I've managed to keep myself a bit free. So one thing I've learned.
It's a win.
It's a win as well.
So now you're winning.
I'm starting to win, but no, I think it's been very fun as well. I'm glad that I can talk about myself, that I've been happy as well across these 2 months between the expectations, realities, scheduling conflicts, group project marathons, like I don't know, 1 million handshakes for networking. I've been still happy. So for me, that's been very, very nice.
Yeah.
What about you guys? How do you look at the journey with 2 months?
Yeah. I think Vaishali was telling about stretching yourself as to the limits, right? You guys obviously remember the Launch Your Transformation Week, the best week we have had. I think our professor who was taking that, he said that we are like a rubber band, right?
Yeah.
And the whole MBA journey, or that week and the whole MBA journey, is seeing where our limits lie. Stretch as much as you can, because once you do that, the other things seem simple. Like he told me, you manage 20 people right now, say, and then you go back to managing 10 people. It's very simple. Like it's like, okay, why was I even worrying about it? So essentially, find out your limits, do as much as you can. Then the other things will seem very simple in comparison. I think that's what we're doing right now, in my opinion, and that's nice.
Yeah, it's a very enlightening journey. Again, I'm learning so many things about myself, about other people. I'm really glad that we have the opportunity to stretch and learn, manage conflicts with ourselves as well. So yeah, expectations, whatever they were, reality, whatever it is, I think over the course of the MBA, many more expectations will come in. Much more reality will be reality will hit much differently as well. I think let's take a stock in towards the latter part of the course.
Yeah.
Let's see how we have fared.
Makes sense. I think it's going to be a fun journey
Definitely.
for sure, and I'm looking forward to it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a good cohort, we have good people, good experiences so far, and we'll keep that up. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, guys.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. We've come to a conclusion of the first episode. We hope to see you in the next time. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow us on LinkedIn. The description has the link as well. And see you next time. I'm Harshali. This will all be cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello everyone, I am Shubhankar Jari. I am from computer science background.
Yeah, hold on. Fucking eye.